House Leader, third party.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker, and I want to thank the member for her very moving words. My father had a life of beating the odds. Born in northeastern Germany in 1939, Peter Furstenau grew up in the midst of war. The odds of surviving war as a child are not good. When a gun was found by a group of children in the village and it went off, the bullet went straight through Peter's knee. He went on later in life to be a star runner and soccer player. Another time, a plane flew overhead, strafing with bullets the field where he and other children were playing. When typhoid swept through the town, my grandmother thought she was not going to survive the fever, and she told 6-year-old Peter that he was to be responsible for himself and his younger sister. Luckily, she did survive, and a few years later, she recognized the tightening border between East and West Germany, and she took her 2 young children to West Berlin for a picnic, not telling them until they had checked into the refugee camp that they were never going to return to their home in East Germany. Peter kept defying the odds, getting a scholarship to a prestigious school in Lake Constance, sponsored to come to Canada at 16 years old, using the transatlantic trip by sea and the Trans-Canada trip by rail to master English, graduating from high school in Sydney, BC, and graduating from UVic in 1963. He went on to earn a master's and PhD, teach college, and become an architect of the university transfer program. He was an incredibly positive influence in the lives of thousands of students over his career, and he was truly a wonderful father. Dad had a life of beating the odds until at 61 years old, he was, like 1 in 2 Canadians, diagnosed with cancer. 6 months later, on October 16, 2001, 1 week before his 62nd birthday, he died. As we recognize Daffodil Month and the work of the Canadian Cancer Society, let us hope that these terrible odds can be turned around so that families can hope to avoid the devastating premature loss of those we love so dearly.